Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss another essay of paper second. The name of the paper is Prose and Fiction. It is the second paper, and there are essays and stories prescribed in it. So, yesterday, in the previous lecture, I have discussed Third Thoughts, E.V. Lucas essay. Now, in the present lecture, we are going to discuss G.K. Chesterton essay on the pleasure of no longer being very young. The title is quite amusing, but first of all, let's look about the essayist Chesterton. He began his career, he was born in London. He began his career as a critic. Critic, you know that, Alochak, and of art books for the London magazine Bookman. He was a critic and he write his reviews in the magazine. The name was Bookman. He wrote essays, history, biography, fiction, poetry, but he is famous for his essays. And there are many collections of his essays. The most famous are A Shilling for My Thought. This is one collection. All Things Considered. This is another collection. And Tremendous Trifles. This is another volume of his essays. The main characteristics, the main focus, the main quality, the characteristics of his essays are the defense of his own point of view. This is a major thing, that whatever he says, he tries to justify it. He tries to explain it in many ways so that the people can accept his point of view. The arguments are amusing and full of humor. Humor means laughter. The essays reflect his wide knowledge. We will look at that his essays are full of knowledge, like Bacon essays, as we read in the first year. Chesterton is often digressive. Now, what does mean digressive? That sometimes after discussing a point of view, he digresses, he roams around, he leaves that topic and discusses another things. But that discussion is not irrelevant. He tries to bring closer to his subject. He digresses in order to explain his subject, his point of view. But he never loses his point of view. This is his quality, that if he digresses, if he goes here and there, discusses other things, but there is some connection between his point of view and the digression. So this is the quality, this is the characteristics of Chesterton as an essayist. Now look at the essay which is prescribed in your syllabus is on the pleasure of no longer being very young. The title is full of paradox because the people think that old people are weak and they are impractical and they are out of tune with the young generation. So no one has admired the old age in this way as Chesterton has done in this essay, and he has tried to convince the young generation that old people are the valuable junk, valuable items in their store. They can make use of their knowledge and wisdom, and that is the point he made. And this fact is rarely appreciated. And he also points out that old people are full of wisdom, but in the present scenario, in the present context, the young generation does not want their wisdom, their knowledge. In the present essay, Chesterton tries to remove many illusions Now, what does it mean, illusion? Many doubts related about the old people. Because the young people are very skeptical that about the old people. They consider them as useless, that they have lived their life and they don't have any right to interfere in their life. Uh, But the writer points out that the young generation should make maximum use of the old people wisdom and practical knowledge. In his opinion, in the opinion of the Chesterton, old people are full of practical wisdom and plus experience. There are many things which young people can learn from the old people. The knowledge of the past, an important role is the knowledge of past plays an important role in taking us forward. The writer gives many arguments in favor of his point of view. So, writer justifies many, gives many points, many arguments in favor of it. But this is the quality of Chesterton, that he also admits, he also makes it clear that old people are not always full of wisdom. He also admits that whole people, whole old age people are full of wisdom. In this respect, he agrees with the young generation. There are many examples of this kind. And in his opinion, the Chesterton thinks that man never grow wise. Man never grow wise, inverted commas में the habits which we have formed dries away very rarely. Many old people retain a very attractive childishness and cheerful innocence. So many old people behave in a childish way. There is also a true proverb in this regard. There is no fool like an old fool. Sometimes the old people behave in a rather shabby way. So the writer admits also that this is not a fact that all the times the old people are full of wisdom and experience. He also admits that men never grow wise, and the habits which they have formed, it is very difficult to change those habits, and there is no fool like an old fool. So he also, in this way, he balances his argument. He also tries to bring our notice the advantages of passing years and the wisdom and the experiences which they have. So we should make use of those practical wisdom and experiences, and but at the same time, we should be aware that they are not always full of wisdom. There are many old people who behave in a very childish way. I think in the next lecture I would elaborate some more arguments of the essay